Main Event All-Star Wrestling. Since 2009, the leader in machinima wrestling programming. Oh my goodness! It's time for Main Event on Star Wars! I'm Horrible Hannibal Higgins.
And I'm Reginald Butterfield.
And we've got quite the show tonight. We're gonna have, in the main event, a Crypt Keepers match with Kit Burnout versus Casket.
And Kit Burnout's gonna get his butt kicked. We also have a title match.
Yes, that's coming up right away at the top of the hour here. It's gonna be Jaguar, the World Heavyweight Champion, versus the Clown Vic. Now that's a shocker, but I guess the owner really meant it when he said anybody could get a shot at any title when he implemented that new $25 million challenge. The first competitor in Main Event All-Star Wrestling to win every single championship, not at once, but to hold it at least once, will win $25 million.
And I personally think the owner's an idiot. I mean, does the Clown Vic even work here? I think he just shows up when he feels like it.
Well, hold on now just a minute. The owner signs our checks. He's not an idiot. I think he's a rather intelligent guy. And as for the Clown Vic, he must be on some type of work release from prison.
He's still an idiot.
Or he's on parole, one of the two, but regardless, he's a competitor here in Main Event All-Star Wrestling. And let's take it to the ring! So now, the Clown Vic is making his way to the ring here. And this guy, we've seen him time and time again appear out of nowhere. The lights go up. He'll appear, he'll attack, and then he'll leave. What's up with this guy?
He's a clown. And like I said, I don't think he actually works here. But he's a clown. He's got all sorts of freaky clown magic powers. You know clowns always are, evil magic users.
He's also a convict,
which makes him worse.
And my goodness, have you seen his fingernails? Look at how long those things are. That's disgusting.
Well, they're not allowed to have weapons in jail, but I suppose since that's part of his body, it's allowed.
And now, the World Heavyweight Champion, Jaguar, being accompanied by his daughter.
I'm really confused here because, on the one hand, I want the Clown Vic to win because I don't want Jaguar to be the champion because Jaguar is almost as stupid as the owner of this company. But at the same time, I don't like clowns. So, if I don't like clowns, then I almost want Jaguar to win. I'm confused who to cheer for.
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat with you. I don't really like clowns either, but I have to work with one each week. Here, when I announce you.
Hey! That's
Hi.
not very nice.
Well, I guess you should have thought of that before you were British, and you painted a target on your back to be made fun of.
Hey, I don't have a target on my back. You're thinking the French.
The French?
Yes.
Well, I happen to like the French. I like French fries, my friend.
I do like French fries, and they do have good cooking, but they're always ready to waste, so the target's always on their backs.
Anyways, the Clown Vic now. Taking it to Jaguar, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Reginald. It would be rather something if the Clown Vic was the World Heavyweight Champion. Don't you think the owner, when he implemented this $25 million contest, really shook things up in Main Event All-Star Wrestling?
Well, obviously if he won it, then he'd have a contract and he'd sign it. He'd actually work here. But, again, I don't think he quite thought it through. I mean, you have a convict, an ex-con, or possibly someone still incarcerated for crimes they committed, who is a clown as your heavyweight champion. Do you really want that? It's bad enough we've got a man who wears a mask as our champion, then we'd have a clown.
Now hold on just a minute. Jaguar is one heck of a world champion. This guy has carried this business on his back for the last 10 years. He's the world heavyweight champion. We haven't seen anyone come along in ages who have been able to even hold a candle to Jaguar. So you show him some respect, Mr. Reginald.
Okay, I'll admit, he's had a few successful matches here or there. He's had a little bit of a success. But at the same time,
Tombstone pile driver by Jaguar!
You pay attention to that, but you didn't see him almost pin earlier.
Well, I was busy talking to you. Oh my goodness! The lights have gone out!
It's that evil clown magic.
Where's the clown that gone? He's disappeared like... Oh, he's behind Jaguar's daughter!
Hey, stay away from Jaguar's daughter. I don't know, but get away from her. I mean, I don't like her any more than her dad.
What's going on? The lights are on again, and that clown thing's gone. Where is he? Where's he gone?
Back to jail, hopefully?
Jaguar's daughter and Jaguar are searching for the clown Vic. Wait, Reginald, I see him. He's behind Jaguar.
All right, get him. Maybe.
And he's
I'm not
laughing.
sure.
Jaguar's still wondering what's going on. The clown Vic grabbing Jaguar and giving him a vicious headbutt.
That clown magic should be illegal.
It is illegal.
Ooh, maybe that's how he got in jail in the first place.
I don't know about that. That just sounds weird. But that clown Vic, now hitting Jaguar with a devastating DDT. And now with a face plant into the mat.
Going to jail for using evil clown magic is weird, yet we're calling a match with a guy who wears a mask and a clown.
Actually, the truth be told, I believe the clown Vic was actually arrested at one time for selling drugs on the street to kids.
Oh, well, that makes more sense than why he's dressed as a clown.
Well, it does. He's a clown. He likes clowning around. He likes being a clown, but he also likes being a convict, so thus he is the clown Vic. And now, the clown Vic going for a suplex on Jaguar inside of the ring.
That may have hurt him.
I believe I did. It was a devastating maneuver. And that clown Vic now with the upper hand ever since those lights went out and he disappeared and reappeared behind Jaguar, attacking him from behind. He has had the upper hand, and the world heavyweight champion is in trouble with a suplex to the outside. The clown Vic showing his dominance and why he is a competitor at the top rankings here in Main Event All-Star Wrestling.
As much as it pains me to say this, I have to say it. Come on, Jaguar. You can beat him. I don't want a creepy evil clown as our champion.
Oh, and the clown Vic hitting Jaguar with that maneuver he calls the shake. Using those very long fingernails. And Jaguar's got to be a 1, 2, and 3. It's over. No, he kicked out.
Oh, good. I didn't want to say the new champion is Clown Vic.
Oh, Jaguar with a big boot on the clown Vic. Off the ropes. Jaguar showing that he's not done just yet with a mighty power slam. And he's going to hit him with a running leg drop. Could this be it? Yes, he's going for the pin.
1,
2, 3. Jaguar is still the world heavyweight champion.
Oh, good. Oh no, he's still a champion.
He's still the world champion. The clown Vic giving it a valiant effort. Wait, we got to go backstage. It looks like something's going on.
Casket, there you are, darling. I have been looking all over for you. I hear you have a match tonight against Kit Burnout. And not just any type of match, but a Crypt Keeper match. I have a fascination for the undead, as well if you can't tell. And we both have a lust for blood, and more specifically, Kit Burnout's blood. When you busted him open and his blood started flowing down his face, I saw the look on your face, how it made you feel. And you have no idea how that made me feel. So I have a proposition for you, but we can't talk here. Come with me.
So, Redcoats, you want to get involved in my business? Interfere in my match, costing me the world championship? That's fine by me. You'll get what's coming to you. And as for you, Death Star, enjoy that championship while you've got it, man. Because if I ever step back in the ring with you, it's coming back to me. But putting all that aside, the man that's on my target list is you, Dr. D. You sent out Casket to attack me. I know it. I know it was you. And as for you, Casket, attacking me tonight, your time is up. I'm coming at you 120 miles an hour. I'm gonna bury you in this Crypt Keepers match. You can't run. You can't hide. Kid Burnout is about to take you out, man. Let's do this.
Well, Reginald, what do you think is going on here? What do you think Countess Sonata is trying to do? What she got up her sleeve? What is she trying to get Casket to do?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad for Kit, which means it's good for everybody because it's bad for Kit.
Yes, well, one thing's for sure, this Crypt Keepers match we've got coming up is going to be something you don't want to miss, so stay tuned. But I'm receiving word. We gotta go to the back. There's something else going on backstage with Countess Sonata and Casket.
So now you know my proposition. Kid Burnout is standing in the way of the rival of the darkness. Punish Burnout tonight, making him regret ever stepping inside the ring with the monster from beyond the grave, named Casket. If you can end his career, I'll hold on my part of the bargain. Oh, and don't worry, I won't bite hard.
Reginald, let's let the fans know what the rules are for a Crypt Keepers match. Do you know? Can you share that with them? Enlighten us, Mr. Know-It-All.
There's rules for this match? Yes, there are rules for this match. In order to win, you have to pin your opponent and then put them into that crypt. Into that coffin, that casket, that wooden box. And anything goes.
That's right. Anything goes. But remember what Reginald said. Before any member of this match can put their opponent into that evil box, the crypt. Before they can put them in there, they must pin their shoulders to the mat, proving that they were the better man. Let's take it to the ring. Reginald, my goodness, can you believe what we just saw? A casket was just hit by a car.
Oh no, it would be stupid enough to try and run over Casket. Kit Burnout, I can understand, but not Casket.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think this match is still going to take place?
I really don't know. I mean, Casket's pretty tough, but at the same time, he just got hit by a car. We'll have to find out.
Well, one thing's for sure, fans, we don't know who was driving that car, who had Casket with the car, but be sure of one thing. The owner will find out who was responsible for that. Right now we've got a match. We got to find out what's going on. We heard Countess Sonata making a proposition to Casket to do evil things to Kid Burnout, but we don't even know if that's going to happen now.
I know what's going on. I know who was driving the car. See, I'm smarter than that idiot owner of ours. It was obviously Kit Burnout. He overheard them talking. He got scared because he's a coward. That's just the kind of person he is. Nothing wrong with that. He can't help it. So, he decided the only thing to do was to try and take Casket out by running him over. That coward.
Kid Burnout is anything but a coward. He's a great role model for kids. And I think
just ran someone over. Great role model, kids.
You have no proof of that. And speaking of Kid Burnout, he's coming out to the ring now.
Of course he's coming out. He's not afraid of this match because he just took out his opponent.
It looks like he's already taken his jacket off and left his tag team championship in the back. He means business. In the car. You have no proof of that.
Oh, I don't need proof. This is America.
You need proof. That's right. It is America.
No, I don't. It's America. You need proof in the British judicial system, but not here in America. You can just make any accusations you want.
You can make any accusations you want in America, but you have to have proof. In America, oh wait, Casket's coming out to the ring and he's not looking so well, Reginald.
The guy is green. Of course he's not looking well. Oh, you mean like hurt? Well, he did just get hit by a car. Kinda makes you hurt.
Yeah, he's making his way out slowly to the ring. His arms are flopping back and forth. He's dragging his feet along the floor. He's walking with a limp. His shoulders are cockeyed. I don't even know what that means, but that's what they are.
A normal person would not be walking to the ring right now. But that's just how great Casket is. He's walking to the ring getting revenge on the man who ran him over just moments ago. Go Casket!
They can't burn out. Ready to get things going. It looks like he's going for something underneath the ring.
See, again, more proof that he's a coward. He isn't even waiting for his injured opponent
Oh my goodness!
to get to the ring.
He took that steel chair he got from underneath the ring and he's just attacking Casket with it. After Casket's been hit with that by a car, he's attacking him with a steel chair.
That's just stupid, because as we all know, the angrier Casket gets, the stronger, the meaner, the more determined he is to win.
Well, he does come from beyond the grave, and one thing's for sure, he's not an easy guy to beat. I don't know if this guy's even alive, Reginald.
Well, maybe he's not. Like I said, a normal person, if they survived getting run over, would have stopped. And how many times do I have to talk about this? Kit again being stupid and dancing.
Well, I don't know about that, but Kid Burnout's thinking Casket up to the top rope, and it looks like he's going for a top rope DDT onto that steel chair. Oh my goodness!
No! Kick out! Hit him with the chair!
No! He got the pinfall!
But remember, in order to win, he still has to get Kit still has to get Casket into that crypt.
That's right. Now Kit has the hard part, the difficult time now of getting Casket into that crypt.
And Casket is getting his second win. Well, he was. But he's getting back up. Come on, Casket. Beat him. Hit him with a chair. Pin him. Make him submit. And put him in that casket.
Kid Burnout with a reversal out of that abdominal I can't say that word, Reginald, but that submission maneuver.
It's abdominal.
Oh, thank you very much. Now Kid Burnout going on the offensive, taking him to the outside of the ring. Maybe gonna try and work his way to the crypt.
No, stay in the ring, Casket. You can't go into the crypt if you're inside the ring.
No! Kid go to the top of Casket, grabbing him, and no! He just chokeslammed him from the top rope!
Through the table!
Through the table! And the Canadian announce team has no place to announce. That's a real shame, but sorry, Canada. Anyways,
sorry, Canada, for being Canada.
We just saw quite an excited fan. Must be a Kid Burnout fan.
She's a Casket fan, obviously. She's
Casket
him on.
going for a devastating choke slam onto the cement floor.
Roll him into the ring. Get the pin. Put him in the crypt.
Casket now taking the advantage, throwing Kid Burnout into those steel. What do you call those steel?
Barricades.
Steel barricades. Thank you. No, Kid.
You're having trouble with the English language today, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Kid coming out from the crowd after being thrown there by Casket. Casket, remember, is not eligible to put Kid Burnout into that crypt until he pins him.
But he can cause massive amounts of damage outside the ring. Those pads aren't very thick, folks, and this is pure cement underneath them.
I'm just really surprised that Casket is still standing after being hit by a car. Then he was DDT'd off the top rope. He just chokeslammed Kid Burnout through the mat almost.
See? She's a Casket fan.
And Casket now going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, now put him in the crypt. Win this match.
Casket and Kid Burnout are both now eligible to put each other in the crypt. Who will be victorious in this Crypt Keepers match?
Obviously Casket. It involves a crypt. This is his element. The graveyard, the mortuary, this sort of thing is what he knows.
That's true. Casket, who the legend has it, And I know it's weird to believe that this is possible, but there was this Grave Fighting Federation, and there's the Crypt right there. Oh, we Kid Burnout with a super kick to the outside.
That's the same maneuver we saw him use to finish off Colton Fane at Halloween Horror.
That's true, and don't get me thinking about those snakes. Oh, poor Colton Fane. Anyways.
Look, is that one left over?
Oh, there's the Crypt. Oh, and Casket taking it to Kid Burnout, lifting him up, choking the life out of him, throwing him onto that entrance ramp. But remember, there was a Grave Fighting Federation. The Casket supposedly came from. While there was a fight going on, they broke their way into a crypt in a Woken Casket. And ever since then, he's been on a rampage of destruction.
I'd be on a rampage of destruction too if something like that happened to me. I mean, think about it. Your eternal slumber has just been interrupted. I'd be quite upset too, and I'd do stuff like that right into the steel entrance ramp.
I'll bring some attention to something we just missed. Casket lifting up his mask, spewed a green gunk, that looked like, into Kid Burnout's face. And then he did a cradle, tombstone type of pile driver onto the entrance ramp, and Kid Burnout is knocked out. Casket's opening the crypt to throw Kid Burnout in. And wait, there's someone inside.
Who's that? Get out of there, lazy person. What?
Oh my goodness.
He's upset because he can't put Kit inside because there's no room.
Who is that? Who is that man? He looks. Oh, he's alive! He's alive!
What's
and he's
going
grabbing.
on here?
He's attacking Casket.
What's going on?
And Kid Burnout's knocked out. There's nothing he can do.
Who cares about him? I want to know what's going on. Come on, Casket.
No.
No.
It looks like it reads the words coffin on this mysterious man's attire, and he's just taking at the Casket beside that crypt. He's gonna choke slam him right beside the crypt.
No, get up, Casket. Beat him up and put Kit into the crypt.
One thing's for sure. Oh my! He just choke slammed Casket into the crypt. And no! He just shut the lid. And Casket has just lost the match. And Kid Burnout, though, he's about to be choke slammed by this coffin man who came out of the crypt.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on. This guy's destroying everybody. Kinda like him.
One thing's for sure, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and we will tell you what we find out about this mysterious man on the next edition of Main Event All-Star Wrestling. But this coffin man has helped Kid Burnout defeat Casket in this Crypt Keeper's match. And one thing's for sure, we didn't see this coming. I know Casket didn't.
Ooh, maybe he was driving the car and he's working for Kit, and him choke slamming Kit into the ring was all a redhead, all part of a swerve to try and get us to not realize what's going on.
You think Countess Sonata had anything to do with this?
I don't think so, because remember, she wanted Casket's help. Why would she be trying to hurt him?
Well, that's a good point.
Now, Jaguar's daughter, I can see that.
Now, hold on. We're not even going to go there. One thing's for sure. Strange things are afoot here in MEAW. Somebody hit Casket with a car. Mysterious man by the name of Coffin has just arrived and attacked Casket.
And is working for Kit.
Countess Sonata evidently has a big problem with Kid Burnout and wanted to take him out, but it looks like her plans failed tonight.
For now. I'm sure she's got more plans, and I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of Casket.
Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but one thing's for sure, I know that the owner will get to the bottom of what happened to Casket tonight. Make sure you tune in next week for another exciting edition of Main Event All-Star Wars.